Hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate, you're fighting the story in any way, or it's just confusing, go ahead and leave it behind for the souls that it's meant to find. May love hold you. May truth guide you. And may you be released from whatever is not yours. And so it is, my friends. Okay, let's get into the cards. All right, let's see what is currently going on. I'm hearing or feeling like the most pressing energy within you right now. All right. All right, this fell out of the oh, look at that. Wow. All right, so we have the King of Wands that fell out of the deck along with the King of Swords. So what this is telling me is right now there is this need to direct your thoughts and to direct your passion. With the Kings coming out, it is the indication that this power is within you. Let's see what phase you're in with these. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity coming in here for where you direct your ambition, where you want your goals to go, and your expression. The King of Swords is really about mastering their expression, getting to the truth. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's like, this is the truth. And even though it makes me feel a certain way, I'm following it. And again, combined with that King of Wands energy, it's a combination of seeing the truth and directing your passion and your energy towards that. Let's see what you don't see. Nine of Swords. Interesting. You don't see the anxiousness, the anxiety that has apparently that you have been under. That seems interesting, right? Because usually if we're anxious, we know. What I'm getting with this is almost like something you may be talking a lot about. You may be ruminating, like the Nine of Swords can be this ruminating card where you just keep thinking about the same thing over and over again. So that's what I want you to focus on as it relates to. It's so interesting as it relates to, again, the clarity of your expression and to directing your desire with that clarity that you see. And maybe this is a thought that you're ruminating and you're like, I'm not sure if this is true. And this is why this energy of being clear is coming into play, or this is why your soul even brought you to this message. Let's see the higher wisdom coming with this. We have the Six of Wands. And so this does very much, the Six of Wands obviously comes after the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about all this conflict going on. And when we get to the Six of Wands, it's because all of this conflict has now, all these competing energies have now gone into one, and now we're moving to success. It's not the end goal, so to speak, but the knowledge you're going to learn is basically how to keep going through this anxiety, through whatever thought is ruminating. Let's see the key to this energy. Ooh, we've got the Sun. Sun is very, very much about joy, but in this, I'm feeling more revelation, really seeing things clearly, asking yourself, is this true or is this a fear? Because while emotions are real and they are real and they create physical sensations, it doesn't mean that the emotions are feeding you the truth. So is this a story you created, or is this the truth of reality? So being very clear on the energy that comes up is going to be the solution for you to see the truth and then act from that truth. Let's see what you're learning. Okay, we have the Empress. I love this because this is very much about nurturing your thoughts, nurturing your desires, nurturing your ability to move forward physically, and allowing your flow, your emotional flow, to move with that, right? It's nurturing it, figuring out what you need in order to flow properly. So the Empress is really the combination or culmination of all of the queens. And just as I described, this is what they do. The queens know instinctively what needs to be taken care of in order to receive more. All right, so this is what you are learning. And again, the key to this is seeing clearly, not being afraid of what it means. If something is your fault, it's weird, but this is kind of what's coming through here is if something bad is happening, it's imperative that you look into that with clarity of how you can move forward using that experience as knowledge, as wisdom, as, okay, this happened, we're readjusting, and this is the way we're moving forward. And again, that is the wisdom, again, because it creates a pathway. It allows you to continue to move forward. So what foundation are you building from this? The Nine of Wands. Okay, being able to withstand and go through what you need to go through to get to the end goal. All right, what keeps you in alignment with this? We have the Star. So it's continuing to go down your path as things are kind of falling apart, okay? Because the Star comes after the Tower. Tower is a big destruction of something that was foundational, but it was built on instability. It wasn't built on solid, stable ground. So the Star card comes in when you've realized what it is that isn't solid, what isn't stable. You fix that foundation, and then you've got the path opening up for you. Let's see what resources you have available to you. We have the Delphic Bee, which is the Hierophant. The resource you have available to you is your belief system. What you are believing is going to navigate you to the truth and to directing that whatever that truth is with your passion and your ambition and the actual motivation to move forward. Okay, let's see a time frame for this. We've got the Strength. So this happens when you can endure through whatever you're going through. So remember I was talking about those Tower moments. When this clarity and this ability to and motivation to move forward, this comes in when you endure through that foundational chaotic dismantling. It's interesting I said mismantling. Okay, so the mismantling, I'm not even sure that's a real word, but the energy that came through with that is that there's like a takedown of something that is not supposed to be taken down. It's like a missed opportunity in a way. And I think that the resource of having your belief system is the ability to see that. And that's where the strength comes in, because you can see where there was some mismantling, where perhaps your belief systems led you astray. And the strength it's almost like the strength to come back to what was, because that is actually more in alignment. Let's see what keeps you connected to this truth and the ability, ambition to move forward. We have the Magician. Using all of the resources that you have available to you. So for this, it's almost like, what do you see around you? What feelings are coming up? Just being very, very in tune with what is happening around you, because there are resources for you to gather within that. And understanding those resources, staying connected to the resources you have available to you, is going to keep you clear and keep you motivated to continue moving forward. What's being revealed to you through this? The Five of Wands. Now, obviously, we talked about that a lot. So it's giving that impression again that there is some chaotic energy going on, and it's imperative to look at that more closely, because that's where we get the wisdom of the Six of Wands. How do we move all of that energy into, so all of this fighting, we're going to get these people on the same page and we're going to move forward. This is the revelation that is going to continue to allow you to see the truth, follow the direction, right? The aligned direction for you with passion and motivation. Motivation seems to be coming here strongly. And the motivation seems very tied to what it is you're believing. What needs protecting? We've got the Ace of Jars. So the protection seems to be the emotion that comes in. And I think it's protecting yourself from the emotion in this way. Not where you're like, I'm not going to feel that. But a protection is to what I said before, that you understand that this emotion is coming in and it is real, again, in the sense that this is actually how you're feeling. But the non-real part is the story that you're telling yourself behind it. And really utilizing that emotion when that emotion comes in. What is this trying to tell me? What is the truth of this emotion? And that truth is going to allow you the motivation to move forward. All right, my friends, this is what I have for you today. If you felt like that supported you, if you felt seen, heard, and understood, I ask you to reciprocate that support either through my Venmo and PayPal, which is located in the description, or liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, which helps more people reach these messages. Until the next whisper, my friends.